Welcome to the top 5 platformer games
on the MetaQuest platforms.
Links below in the description for any items you want to purchase.
Strap on your headsets and let's dive in.
Number 5.
Ven is a stylish VR platformer that blends classic 3D platforming with the added immersion of virtual reality. You play from a third-person perspective, guiding Ven, a nimble fox-like alien, through vibrant floating worlds packed with enemies, traps, and environmental puzzles. VR adds a unique twist to the genre, letting you physically look around levels, gauge jumps with precision, and discover hidden paths by changing your viewpoint. The controls are tight and responsive, making movement feel smooth as you run, jump, and fight your way through increasingly challenging stages. Its colourful art style and lively animations give the world a charming, almost toy-like quality, while the difficulty ramps up to satisfy players who enjoy a bit of a challenge. Ven doesn't just adapt platforming to VR, it uses the medium to make the experience feel more dynamic, engaging, and full of energy.
Number 4.
Lucky's Tale is a bright and charming VR platformer that brings classic 3D platforming into an immersive new perspective. You guide Lucky, an energetic fox, through colourful worlds filled with obstacles, puzzles, and hidden secrets, all while collecting coins and rescuing friends along the way. Played from a third-person viewpoint, VR adds depth and scale to familiar platforming mechanics. You'll find yourself leaning to peek around corners, looking up at towering enemies, and feeling like you're inside a living storybook world. The controls are simple and responsive, making it approachable for players of all ages. Its cheerful visuals, upbeat soundtrack, and light-hearted tone give it a timeless feel, while level design balances accessible gameplay with just enough challenge to keep things engaging. Lucky's Tale may not reinvent the genre, but in VR it feels fresh, endearing, and effortlessly fun.
Number 3.
Down the Rabbit Hole is a whimsical VR adventure that serves as a prequel to Lewis Carroll's classic Alice's Adventures in Wonderland. You guide a young girl searching for her lost pet, exploring Wonderland's eccentric world before Alice ever arrives. The game unfolds inside a storybook-like diorama, with you peering into twisting, layered environments that you can physically lean around to uncover secrets. Puzzles are varied and clever, blending exploration with light logic challenges, and your choices throughout subtly shape the narrative's outcome. Its art direction captures Wonderland's surreal charm, mixing colourful characters with curious winding landscapes, while the narration and voice acting bring it to life. Down the Rabbit Hole turns a familiar tale into an enchanting interactive VR story that's as much about discovery as it is about the journey itself.
Number 2.
Trover Saves the Universe is a hilarious and bizarre VR adventure game from the Rick and Morty co-creator. You play as a silent protagonist, controlling the foul-mouthed Trover on a mission to stop a villain who's kidnapped your dogs and shoved them into his eye sockets for godlike powers. Yes, it's as strange as it sounds. The gameplay blends exploration, platforming, and light combat, with the real hook being the constant stream of crude, clever, and often improvised humour. Every planet brings new puzzles, enemies, and ridiculous situations, with plenty of fourth-wall breaking moments that make the experience feel like an interactive comedy show. Its bright, cartoonish visuals perfectly match the absurd tone, and while the game isn't long, it's packed with personality and laugh-out-loud moments. For the fans of the comedy style of Rick and Morty, or anyone wanting something funny and weird in VR, Trover Saves the Universe is a chaotic, charming ride.
Before we get to number 1, make sure to like, comment what your number 1 would be, and subscribe for more VR content. And here are some honourable mentions.
Human Fall Flat VR.
Number 1.
Moss is a charming VR action-adventure game where you guide a brave mouse named Quill through a beautifully crafted storybook world. You play as the reader, interacting with the environment to solve puzzles and assist Quill in combat and exploration. The gameplay blends third-person platforming with first-person interaction, creating a unique and immersive experience. Puzzles are clever and intuitive, requiring cooperation between you and Quill, while combat is light but engaging. The world is highly detailed, presented in miniature diorama-style levels filled with atmosphere and personality. Quill's expressive animations and subtle gestures deepen the emotional connection, making the journey feel personal. Visually, the game runs smoothly, with its unique art style being well polished. The narration and storybook presentation gives it a warm, timeless quality that sets it apart. The sequel, Moss Book 2, builds on this foundation with more expansive environments, new mechanics, and a continued heartfelt narrative. Together, the Moss game series stands out as some of the most polished and emotionally rich experiences available in VR.